Hello, everyone, it's Mana here. So, your Japanese girlfriend is ignoring you. You would try texting her, asking how she feels. Maybe even if you could see her just one more time, but no response. And yeah, maybe it all started after a fight, or weirdly, you don't even remember fighting at all. Now you are stuck thinking, what's going on in her head? Did I mess up or is this the end? Well, don't worry, I've got you. In this video, I'm going to break down what's really going on in her mind and most importantly, what you should do or should not do in this kind of relationship crisis. I will share 5 common situations when a Japanese girlfriend might ignore you and how you can handle each one the right way, so let's get into it. Situation number 1. She's suddenly mad and totally silent. Okay, let's be honest, this situation is exhausting. She's clearly upset but she's not saying anything, and the worst part, you have no idea why, like what even happened. But don't panic and definitely don't rush to fix it right away. So here's what you should do. Take a step back, just observe her for an hour or two, give her a little space, and then things feels a bit calmer. Quietly sit next to her and gently ask, what are you thinking? That's it, simple, calm and respectful. She might open up and tell you what's bothering her, or it might turn out she's not even mad at you. Maybe something else is stressing her out, something she just didn't know how to talk about. So, what's important here? Patience. You don't have to disappear. Just be calm, be present. You are not mad, you are not pushing, you are just showing her that you care and that you are emotionally mature enough to stay by her side without pressuring her. Trust me, this quiet support can feel really big and generous to her. Being patient and mature in this moment, total power move, and she will notice and she will respect you even more for it. Situation number 2, she gets mad over text. Ooh, this one is so frustrating, right? She's mad and you are stuck texting. You can see her face, her tone, her body language, nothing. It's like trying to defuse a bomb with your eyes closed. If you already know why she's upset, don't keep the conversation going over text. This can just make the things worse. Instead, ask her if you can see her soon and talk in person, because the tone gets totally lost in texting and the miscommunication is so easy. Now, if you're in a long-distance relationship and seeing her isn't possible, no worries. Just ask her if you can have a phone or a video call the next day. And here's a little tip I picked up. People tend to feel more emotional or anxious at night, so if possible, try to talk things out in the morning or afternoon when both of you are feeling a little more refreshed and clear-headed. Let me tell you a little story from my own life. There was a time when I felt really emotionally unstable. I was dealing with a health scare. I was terrified. Later, it turned to be a doctor's mistake, but at the time, I didn't know. The fear completely took over my mind and heart. During that time, I made a big mistake. I ended up saying some things I didn't truly mean to someone I truly cared about. I texted him with a lot of messy emotional feelings, and honestly, it wasn't fair to him. I think I overwhelmed him. After that, he started giving me space, but he never texted me back. He slowly disappeared from my life, and it hurt a lot. But looking back, yes, he was a little cold, but on the flip side, I can understand why he pulled away. It took courage for him to step back, and because in the end, he probably didn't truly like me enough to stay. But here's the point I want you to take away. If you really like your girlfriend, don't disappear. Because once you disappear, the relationship is basically over. Give her a few days to calm down, then come back to her gently. Even a simple message like, would you like to come back to me, can make all the difference. Sometimes you might feel too scared to reply, but if you stay silent, she will likely misunderstand. She might think, oh, he doesn't like me anymore, and then she will accept the breakup as final and she might give up on reaching out to you anymore. This is especially true with many Japanese women. They tend to hold back from being too proactive in relationships. So if you ignore her message, she probably won't try again. Situation number 3, she gets aggressive either with words or actions. Okay, this one is serious. If your girlfriend is saying really harsh things to you, or worse, if she gets physically violent, that's not something you should ignore. Now, to be clear, this kind of behavior isn't common in Japanese women or in anyone who's emotionally healthy. Most Japanese women understand that violence or cruel words won't solve anything and definitely won't help in a relationship. But if this happens to you, it's a sign that something deeper is going on. She may be struggling with emotional regulation or dealing with something more serious mentally or emotionally. What should you do? The best thing is to leave the situation calmly, just step away to protect yourself first. She needs to cool down and return to a more stable emotional state, and keeping some distance also give her a chance to reflect on her behavior. But if this happens more than once, or if you ever feel unsafe, it's really important to take care of yourself first and consider whether the relationship is right for you. Situation number 4, she's too moody, her feelings change all the time. Some women's feelings change very frequently. One day she's ignoring you, but the next day she suddenly feels good and comes back as if nothing happened. If this happens often, you need to be careful. Don't just get swept up in a good mood moments. Take a step back and observe her behavior and words. Don't just trust the good version of her because of the circle of hot and cold. Might mean she's dealing with deeper emotional struggles or even a mental issue. I personally don't recommend trusting this type of relationship because no matter how much you love her good side, you will never truly feel stable or happy if the cycle keeps repeating. The last situation is she feels jealous. If she saw you chatting with another girl or liking someone's photo or even just being too friendly, she might ignore you to show her displeasure. But here's the good news. When she acts jealous like this, it's usually a temporary feeling. She doesn't actually hate you. She wants your attention and reassurance. So, in this case, be extra kind to her. Show her a little more warmth than usual. A simple, gentle message like, "Hey, you are the only one I care about," can calm her worries and help her feel secure again. So far, I've talked about 5 situations where your girlfriend might ignore you. If a Japanese woman keeps silent or ignores you, it often means she's trying to hide her true feelings, avoid conflict, or protect you from being hurt. Even if she thinks you are wrong, she might not say it directly. So, how do you avoid these stressful silences? The key is to stay connected. Be honest with each other, communicate regularly, and create a safe space where she feels she can share her feelings without fear. And remember, you actually have a big advantage because of your different cultural background. You may be more used to open communication. Use that strength to gently lead the relationship in a healthier direction. That's how you build something stable, strong, and truly happy together. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until then, I would be happy if you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye!